are on. We are on. I had to wait a minute just for the new thing to go around because I put a new thing on the intro. And I thought, I'll have to wait a minute just so that goes around. Anyway, so we are on. We are here. There's a few people in the chat. Before, should I be wearing gloves? I'll get to that in a sec. First, I have to say thank you to people in the chat because we had 8 people watching a second ago and we had 5 likes. 8 people watching, 5 likes. That's an incredible ratio. So thank you to anyone who liked the video out of the 8 people because that is an incredible ratio. We've now got 10 people watching and 5 likes. That's still pretty good. I was so amazed to see that. It was crazy. I looked, I was like, what, 8 people and 5 likes? That's incredible. Anyway, so, yes, spontaneous stream. It's planned spontaneity because earlier in the day I thought, I'll do a stream later on tonight. Forgot completely all about it all of today and then just remembered about 2 minutes ago and thought, right, we're doing a stream. So it's kind of planned spontaneity in a way. And I never thought I could pull that off, to be honest, because I was trying to do the whole planned spontaneity thing for a very long time and I could never pull it off. And I did it without even realising I did it today. So isn't that always the way? Anyway, so yeah. Spontaneous stream to enhance my perceiving function. What is a perceiving function? Very, very quickly, and then we'll get on with the chat because it doesn't really have anything to do with the chat necessarily. But perceiving function is the Myers-Briggs thing. So obviously you're a P-type or a J-type at the end of your kind of personality in terms of INFJ or ENTP or whatever. And the perceiving type is kind of within your life, the spontaneity, the element of spontaneity in your life, the element of where you can just go and do things and you don't really have to be restricted by planning or organising everything. Now, I am a J-type, so I'm a judging, and that means that I do like to organise my life. And I want to enter into a little bit more spontaneity. Therefore, I want to enhance my perceiving function or the perceiving element of my personality. So therefore, spontaneous stream enhancing the perceiving function. Brilliant, innit? Self-improvement, isn't it brilliant? Anyway, right, so we've got a few people in the chat, so I will not ignore the chat any longer. We've got Gimbal in there, we've got Julie in there, we've got Leanne in there, we've got Ian, the Tat Doctor, we've got Tracy in there, we've got Georgina in there. I think that's everyone for now. Also, Ian says, I'm not sure I have helped anyone with their perceiving function before. Should I be wearing gloves? That's what I was laughing at a second ago. That's prime comedy, that is. Anyway, so we've got... so someone else said something, actually. Tracy said, let's enhance. Yeah, let's enhance. Let's enhance each other. Let's self-improve each other. Let's enjoy this dance, essentially. So... if you've got any questions, whack them in the chat, because this is a spontaneous stream. I do not have a topic other than what I titled the stream, but since I'm already doing the stream, I'm already enhancing my perceiving function, and therefore we need a new topic. So, yeah, whack some questions in the chat. It doesn't really matter what. Oh, also, I will say one thing. I just have to... I've got my list. I need to tick things off my list. So, I did my walking. I did do some reading. I'm going to tick it off, but I want to do some more reading in a bit. Didn't do my thumbnails. I did write stream down. I wrote stream down, but I forgot all about it. I didn't do photography. I did do editing. Oh, God. I've only got a list of 6 things, and I've only done 3 of them. Well, after this stream, I've done 4. I suppose that's okay. But the reason I have not done my to-do list is a very good one. It is essentially... that I have done something that a few people have wanted me to do for a very, very long time, and I'm not going to be horrible and make people guess it in the chat like sometimes I do. No, actually, like always I do. But I have done a song today, so obviously a lot of you, the OGs of the chat, I'm going to just put that, it's a bit dark in here for some reason. What's going on? It seems a bit dark down here, I don't know. Maybe it's the light exposure from there. But a few of the OGs of the channel will remember I did some songs. When did I do those songs? 2 years ago now or 1 year ago? Maybe just over a year ago, year and 6 months ago. About 18 months ago, I think. Anyway, so I did some songs back then. Most people liked them, but they weren't good songs in terms of they weren't meant to be good songs. It's just for fun. So I did another comedy song, and it's a bloody, I love it. It's so good, and I think it's my best song yet, right? But in terms of a comedy song, not as an actual good song. Oh no, oh no.
Georgina redeemed this card. Be nice to me, please.
Be nice to me. Oh, I know what I can say, because it's an obvious one, because on Instagram today, I saw your lovely photo of you out in the garden, and your hair looked lovely. It looked lovely, luscious locks flowing down, and you look really tanned as well today. So there we go. There's your compliment for today. What was I going to say then? I don't know. It's completely gone. But anyway, song, general stuff about the song. So, it's not a serious song or anything, but it's good for a comedy song. That's what I was saying. So, yeah, it's good for a comedy song. I enjoyed making it. I had a right laugh. It was fun. But I've not done the music video yet, so it's not coming quite yet. I don't know when I'm going to fit in the music video. I shouldn't have done the song. I should not have done the song. I don't have time to be spending. I was... most of the day on that song today, and I wrote it yesterday. It didn't take very long to write at all, because writing lyrics is just like writing poetry, and when you get into a flow, you can do it quite quick. So, the writing didn't take too long, but the, sorting it all out and mastering it and mixing it, all that sort of stuff took quite a while today. And I've still not got it perfect, but it's definitely better. It's definitely a better mastering of the other songs that I did, which were, some of them I just felt were a bit off. Anyway, so this one's a step up, which I'm happy with. It's not perfect, but it's a step up. And if I do any songs in the future and I can get a step up again, I'll be happy. It'll be cool. So, music video I've not got yet, so it's not going to be out as of yet. I do not have a date, but it will be good when it's out. It'll be so interesting to hear you guys' opinion on that. Hear your opinion on it, because... yeah, it's going to be a funny one anyway. It's going to be a little bit of a risque one, shall we say. Anyway, let me go up the chat. So we've got Ricky Lee Reselling in. I thought that said, hey then. Way up Adz. Hey Adz, this is spontaneous. There we go, look at that. Spontaneous. There we go. Oh, it's probably just because it's in the title. We now... on the likes agenda, we've got 11 people watching and we've got 10 likes. I don't know how this is almost in the territory of impossible. We're almost getting impossible here. What is going on? This is incredible. Anyway, we've got Hazelyn in the chat. Hi there, Hazelyn. Hi there, Hazelyn. Hi there, Lynn. We've got Sail Away as well, who said this is spontaneous. Who is Sail Away anyway? I mean, I know them because they've been in the chat for ages, but I don't know their name other than Sail Away, so I'd be interested to know. Maybe they're on Facebook or something. Tracy says, no pulling off, please. Oh god, I don't even know what that's I don't know what that's about. I do not know what that's about. Maybe in reference to spontaneity, but I'm not going to be that spontaneous. Or that rude, I suppose. Tracy says, I like your shirt. I don't know whether... did I say that? I can't remember. Yeah, so as I say, if you got any questions, weird stream today, just a random one. I do need to actually write down... you know what I can do right now? I'll write down my to-do list for tomorrow, because I have got things to do tomorrow. How is eBay going for everyone as well? Because I've heard a few people, I think, was it Zahir who said yesterday that it's just slowly, just dropped a little bit for him. So, and I think maybe it was Steer someone on Instagram. Or maybe he was in a chat and he said that maybe eBay wasn't brilliant for him. So I don't know whether it's going down for a few people. For me, it's not been too bad. But I mean, I'm running like promoted. I'm running send offers to watchers. I'm relisting things. I'm doing anything I can to get things gone at this point. So for me, it's not actually been too bad. But yeah, for other people, it seems like maybe it's just dipping a little bit. I don't know. Maybe because we're coming out of the lockdown and things like that, and obviously there's maybe fewer people actually buying board games and toys and books. Oh my god! Has anyone else had this, right? How many books, if you sell like children's books and stuff, or if you've got any amount of them in your eBay store, how many books are selling? I'm selling so many Enid Blyton book bundles, and I don't know whether I've sold Tracy Beaker one, but I sold David Walliams book bundle. So many children's books bundles have gone, because obviously they're all wanting them because the kids are in the house, and loads of board games have gone and all that sort of stuff. So it's just, yeah, just one of them things, really. It's just crazy. So it's been a right switch up because all my older stuff are going. I don't really pick up that many books anymore, but my children's books are going, and I'm like, whoa, that's. I mean, it's good, it's brilliant because it means that I'm able to get them out. Because some of those things I might have been thinking, oh, I might just have to them end up down the car boot, but yeah, we've had a bit of a resurgence in them. G always looks like she stepped out of a sophisticated glossy magazine. Which glossy magazine? I was thinking, like, what's that? Is L glossy? ELLE? That's kind of one I was thinking. Or the other? No, is GQ isn't a porn one, is it? I hope not. GQ. Oh God, it probably isn't it. I don't think it is. No. Oh no, it's a men's one. Oh God. Well, that's I don't read magazines, but L or something like that I was thinking. I have sold lots of books, jigsaws, and board games. What's the other men's one? Men's Health. That's the other men's one, yeah. Yeah, it's a weird one. There's a lot of board games and things like that going. And what else is going? Sold a few video games, not many. You would have thought more video games would go, especially these days. Everyone's on video games. Even the adults are on video games now. I mean, even like 40, 50, 60-year-olds are on video games. It's everyone's kind of taken to it. We've got Hey Kid. Sorry, Hey Kid? Who are you talking about, kid? Better not be talking about me. Bloody hell. Kid. God. I thought go careful there, Adz, when he first said what kind of... I know. I step in it. I step in it. Adz, seriously, would you do selling books as Thursday Talks one week? Would you do selling books as Thursday Talks one? You mean a topic? I can do, but I'm not very good. I'm not very good at selling books. It's only because over the last few days, or the last few weeks, lockdown has meant everyone's in and everyone wants books, don't they? Or they want loads of books for the kids and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I can do, but I'm not brilliant at selling books. Although saying that, I say that, right? I contradict myself because I sold a actually, I've just done it in a sales update. I recorded a sales update the other day, and I've just done it. I've just literally said it in that sales update. But anyway, so I'm gonna repeat myself.
Extreme 1000.
Oh, here he is.
Redeemed this card. Monkey giving birth.
Yeah, so I had just done. I'll do that 1 second, Shazad. So I just sold a book for 81 quid on auction that I paid 6 quid for in a charity shop. So here's me saying, oh, I'm terrible at selling books, so I don't know how to sell them. And then here's me saying that. So, make what you will of it. If you want to say that I'm crap at selling them, you can. It doesn't offend me one bit. If you want to say I'm good at selling them, then, well, that's a bonus, isn't it? Right, monkey giving birth. How do you even do them? What is a monkey giving birth? I don't even... How do you do a monkey giving birth? Does it come out of the... Oh, yeah, they do. The mammals, like, yeah, it comes out of the same hole. And then one of them scratching behind, the picking the flies off while they're giving birth. Oh, stop it, Terry. Ow. Stop it, Terry, like that. And then, why is it always Terry? Why do I always use Terry is the name? What? I must have something against that name. I don't know. It's weird. Some sort of, I don't know, psychological thing. Anyway, so. And then I don't know what a baby monkey sounds like. Does anyone know what a baby monkey sounds like? Like that? I don't know. Oh, that'll do. Oh, that'll do. Right, okay. As a topic, with guests maybe. Adz, you Adz. My kid turned 27 yesterday, so everyone younger than that is a kid to me. Well, yeah, I suppose. It's perspective in it. Oh, nearly just cut my face off there for about half a stream. Like Yoda taking a seat. Shit. Oh, right. I thought, hang on, that doesn't make sense. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. Susie, I assumed you were my age. Wow. Actually, I assumed Susie, in its flip, it was younger, so, yeah. It's weird how you just assume that on chats and stuff. You only get this content here, folks. Don't forget to hit like. I still can't believe it. 13 watching, 12 likes. The ratio is insane. I don't even know. It's crazy. Right, I was going to do my to-do list before I was rudely interrupted by probably myself rambling, actually. You know what I'm like when I get rambling. Right then, so. What do I need to do tomorrow? Does anyone else think like this? Right, what do I need to do tomorrow? And then you think, right, I've got to write a to-do list. What do I need to do tomorrow? I know there's a lot I need to do, but I don't know what I need to do. Right, okay, I've got it.
You've got
Oh no.
Extreme 1296 redeemed this card.
Tracy. Oh, for God's sake, why do we always have the same impressions? We need to... Oh, I'm stopping my ads cards, for God's sake, next stream. I'm bloody stopping them, because we're just going round in circles with these things, and everyone's getting bored of it. Well, no, actually, I'm just getting bored of it. People are probably not that bored of it, but I'm getting bored of it. And if I'm getting bored of it, it needs to stop, doesn't it? Because I'm selfish like that. Anyway, I've not watched the stream for a while with Tracy. I need to go on with Tommy and Tracy, actually, at some point. Oh, she did a video, didn't she, the other day? Like, I love her starts of a video. She's always so calm and collected. And she's always like, so guys, and today I'm going to show you how you can get free. It really is like that. It's like, I'm going to show you how you can get free boxes from UPS. Here, why don't you save money on the postage? Here, I'll show you how to do it. Let's get going. And then it's like, do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, what's that music that comes on? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I can't do it. That really classical kind of piano-y type music that comes on, and then the little squiggle like, and it's like, yeah, okay, right. So now we're here on the desktop, and as you can see, that's like, and that's the kind of formal or the what do you call it, like the professional Tracy. I've not done much of it. I think I might have only done that impression once on a stream. So there we go. I'm not doubling up. I'm trying to not double up. How can you not double up when people give you the same criteria? We need different criteria. Do an impression of I don't know, Frank Skinner, although I don't even know how to do an impression of Frank Skinner. So that one's out the window, isn't it? Please laugh like me. I don't even know how to laugh like you.
Extreme
I have to.
1296
Tracy's.
redeemed this
Whoa!
card.
You can't mess the cards up. That's an eBay store. Although, since you're my best customer, so long as Tracy's alright, we'll review Tracy's YouTube. God, I tell you, things I do for you, Shazad. Incredible. Right, I'm typing in Tracy on YouTube. It's not Tracy. Uniquely me. So long as she's alright, you know. If she's not alright, we won't do it. We'll just review someone else's instead. We'll just review some other victim. Oh god, I'm so terrible. Right, okay. Frank Skinner lives down the road. Whoa, does he? He lives down the road from you. Oh, that's sick. That's cool. Hi Shazad, I love you. Oh no, not I love you, you see. You've got to be careful of that distinction, because you can say, I love you. The subtle kind of removal of the I is a critical thing when you say, I love you or love you. You see, love you denotes more of a kind of friendly embrace, most of the time. But if you say, I love you, oh crap, what does that mean? Does she love me? Oh god, or does he love me, or whoever? Oh god, right, I probably best get some flowers. Let's get some, right, okay. And then you go into them, about 2 days later after you bought the flowers, like, I love you too. And then they're like, what? No, I just meant as a friend. I just meant I love you as a friend. So never say I, just say love you. Because if you say I love you, unless there's a very, very close friendship there, and you really know, and you can understand each other, and you can go back and forth, and you know it, or in the other circumstance, that you've already said I love you so much that it becomes almost like worthless at that point, you know, and it's just something you say. But if it's not that, be very, very careful of saying I love you or love you. Just say love you. Please, just say love you. Anyway, so that's cool that Frank Skinner lives down the road from you, Georgina. Very cool. Anyway, let me go on Tracy's channel. So, we've got some... right, wait, I've just got to check my tabs. I really should delete my history just in case, but we're okay. We're going to... If you see it...
You've got ads cards.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
redeemed this card. Review the damn channel.
Alright, I've got to make sure that there's no, tabs and that. If you see anything untoward, then you're just going to have to cope with it. I mean, my history isn't that bad. not as bad as you would expect. Anyway, right, so, we've got Uniquely Me. Now, as far as I'm aware, I do not think I've seen this channel art. Uniquely Me, Reselling and Living Life My Way, because she's changed it a couple of times, I think, in the last few months, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's a really nice looking central channel art. We've got a nice little bit of purple coming behind it. Lovely little contrast with the turquoise there. Maybe even slightly teal, isn't it? No, it's probably more turquoise. And then you've got a lovely yellow text, lovely and simple right there. And we've got all the black around it, so it really focuses your attention on that central channel art. And it is very much central. It's not to one side or anything, so that's good. We've got a nice big subscribe button. It would be nice to see possibly another little link there. Obviously, maybe Tracy doesn't have a Patreon or a website or anything else that she could link there. Maybe she could link her Instagram there, possibly. So that could be something that could be added into that links on that side. We've got 1.75k subscribers, which is cool. And you can see when we look down here that we have got a lovely array of thumbnails. Very, very bold, big, in your face, exactly how I like it. Some people would say, oh, we don't like the thumbnails in your face and stuff, but I like the thumbnails in your face. You can see also, we have got a little bit of kind of messiness going on in terms of, because they are so kind of full and in your face, but the good thing is you can actually still see and you can go to different thumbnails. So for example, my eye is attracted to two thumbnails here, which is Macari worth it? Multiple selling platforms, and then free grocery store item that sells on eBay. That's a particularly good thumbnail there. The don't skip this section is good, but it doesn't draw my eye completely to it as much as you would expect. So those possibly two, and then maybe more of a close third is maybe that don't skip this section, but it's just being beaten out by that grocery store one, possibly because they're next to each other as well. So we've got plenty of different things going on here. Shall we go and have a look? Well, this one here, this is only a 4-minute video, so let's have a look at this. I probably still won't watch it all, because 4 minutes, God, that's like... Oh, I'm not even wearing a watch. Anyway, right, so it's 7:50, right, so I'm still not doing bloody 4 minutes, right. Let's get, you can see I've already watched a bit of this. Right, let's have a look here. Right, so you see it, let's see the tags here first. We've got to have a look at the tags. And you'll see my impression of Tracy in a second, but, well, not my impression, but the actual real thing. Right, so you can see we've got some tags down here. How to sell on eBay for free, free stuff to sell. Make money selling these on eBay, reselling for free. Brilliant. So, show search rankings. Lovely, we've got a few search rankings for that, probably because it is a new video. It was done on May the 17th. Oh, what we on now?
The doctor has purchased one pen.
Oh, thank you very much, Ian. Thank you very much for the purchase. I still can't grasp those two sounds. There's two different sounds, isn't there, for a card coming up and a pack coming up. Right then, so yeah, we've got a few different kind of ranks there, and essentially this is obviously because it is a new video. YouTube pushes it up in rank for a while, for a few days, maybe even close to a week, to be honest, so that's why there's a few search rankings coming up close there. They may go down a little bit in a few days time or in a few weeks, but then it might creep up again. So okay, we've got 42 thumbs up and 2 down on a 234 viewed video, or views on this video, so that is incredible in terms of a ratio between 234 views and 42 likes. Absolutely incredible. And we are going to check this out. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm on low. I don't know how well you're actually going to be able to hear this, because I have got desktop audio on, but it might be a bit low, so I apologize.
Items I want to show you today. One of them you can get at grocery stores for free several times a year, and I've sold them many times. The other item is from my personal book collection. I found these at yard sales before and sold them, so I know they're consistent sellers for good money.
Woo! Hey, look at this! It's a new intro! Do-do-do-do-do. It's like that Chuck intro. No, wait, what is that? No, not Chuck. Well, I swear there's an intro, but it's like, I don't know anyway. So, nice little 20 second, 20 second, 18-second intro. Not too heavy, not too much. Nice intro into it. That's something that I need to pick up on, because I do kind of long intros. I do like a minute intros, and that's far, far, far too much. So a nice 18-second, 18-second intro. Happy with that. Straight into the intro there, and then we are on with it.
I wanted to show you these books. I sold these as a set. They are essential oil, desk reference, and a pocket reference book. So what they are is they show you what essential oils are good for, what
Ailment.
you might have.
Oh my god, did you... what? Did you just say ailment? Oh my... I said ailment before you said... That's crazy. Did you just say... what? That's mental.
They are is they show you what essential oils are good for, what ailments you might
Oh my god. Right. It must have been, because I have watched part of this before, and I must have subconsciously realised that you said ailment in the last video, and then in this video that I watched yesterday, because I watched part of it, and then my subconscious has projected it out just before you said it, and then I said ailment. Oh my god, that's mental. But I'm not taking credit for that. It's not me, it's just my subconscious. Anyway, I mean, my subconscious is me, but it transcends me in a way as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
These are the third edition. They are put out by Young Living, which is an essential oil company that I used to use. I loved it. Sorry, my son's mowing the lawn. That's just life, isn't it? So anyway, third edition. These go for good money. The single desk reference book was being listed. I saw plenty of listings on eBay for 50 to 60, in that range. I had this one too.
So you can see, very candid, very sincere, all that sort of stuff coming through. Honesty, it's just good, wholesome, nice, raw content. You see the mower in the background and stuff, and she's being very candid about actually being open about that. It's just life and all the rest of it. So there's a lot of honesty in there. Obviously, in terms of the editing and stuff, if Tracy wanted to, she could obviously cut it up a bit more and things like that. But to be honest, on this particular video, it's only a 4-minute-er, so it's not like people's attention are really, really going to go away from it. But if she was marketing it to a more younger audience, which she isn't, but if she was, she would want to cut that up a bit more. Cut it up into real fast sort of clips, maybe 3 to 5 seconds each clip, maybe 10 seconds maximum, and then really get that attention going, keep that attention focused on it. But because her audience or her demographic is possibly her own age, maybe a little bit less actually, then it's not imperative essentially for her to cut it up that fast. In fact, her audience might not like it. So I would say what she's doing here is perfectly fine. You see, she's directing the camera straight at the items that she's talking about. She's going through the items, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty nice little video. And again, the fact that it's short is always good. It appeals to people when it's short, because people can just literally go into it and that's that. So let me just skip ahead a little bit. Right, so let's do these here. So she's saying there that they obviously sold. So you can see she put a little thing up.
I'm sorry, the mowing is driving me crazy, but that's real life, so we're just going to move forward.
See, and note how it's kind of subtly comedic in reference to real life, in reference to what's going on around her. That little bit of kind of subtle kind of comedy that just makes you smile. It's not even comedy. It's just life. But the way it's just put into the video just makes you want to smile. You just realise the sincerity and the genuineness of this person you are watching. And that's always a nice looking thing, especially for the demographic Tracy is targeting. So you see we've got something here now.
These I sold on eBay for the buyers in at $26.55. It's 75 token game pieces from Safeway grocery stores. Ours is called Randall.
Safeway.
Safeway division. So these are unopened, and you get these for free when you...
Well, that's cool anyway. Let me go back. because, as I say, I'm not watching like 4 minutes. So, you can see we've got some tags here. What have we got? Very quick here. We've got my favourites. Am I on there? Oh, I'm on there. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm on there. Don't know whether you can see it because my camera might be in my way. Adz Robinson. Views last 30 days. Them. 4.29k. Me, oh god, I'm dropping like crazy. I've only got 13k views in the last 30 days. I remember when that was like 20k. Oh, that's crazy. Me, 30. Oh, I've actually got 30 subscribers. That's okay. I was on minus something a few months ago, so that's good. 30's okay. 70 subscribers in the last 30 days. That's very good considering she's got 1.75k. 99 videos. Oh, she needs to do a 100th video special. There you go. And 2 videos in the last 30 days, 4.29k, 54k views lifetime, and that is about it for Tracy's channel. So yeah, just nice, holistic channel. Go over there, uniquely me, if you haven't already, and we'll get back to this scene here. So there we go. Right, let me go back to the old chat. Right, so we've got DBG in. We've got, who else have we got? Oh my god, it's still going. 1 second. Oh my god. The chat's still catching up. Oh, there we go. Right, we're cool. We've got RJ in. Hi there, RJ. Thanks, Susie. I'm trying a little harder. Intro was on point. Nice little quick intro there. I need to edit the right way. I don't know what you mean, edit the right way. That intro... No, I thought... So, do you mean by that the intro was placed there... not on purpose? Because I thought that was very good. I thought because the intro was placed there, that was really good. Because what you do is you have your 10-second little intro bit where you're talking, and then you have your intro for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then you get on with the video. That's a nice little way of placing it. I have done it for a very, very long time, and I might even still do it. I forget which way around I edit the intros these days, but I have done it for a very long time as the intro first, the actual, sort of animated intro first, and then me talking. But I'm starting to like it more and more these days, and maybe I do it semi-frequently, is essentially I will put the, bit of it talking intro, animated intro, then the stuff. Anyway, I'm just getting an alarm on my phone, so I need to, oh no, I don't need to sort that out, because if I sort it out now, the stream might thingy. Oh my god. Oh, nice. That's sick. Oh, I'll have to reply to that later on. Anyway, so I'm just randomly looking on Instagram for some weird reason. Anyway, right then. My views are crap. I stopped doing anything. Have just started back up. You know what? To be honest, I've been like that. I mean, I haven't stopped, obviously, but well, I kind of have a bit. But I felt like I needed a break on this channel. I'm so glad that I'm doing the Doctor Who channel and stuff, and just doing kind of streams and stuff on this channel. And I've got a sales update in the works, and I've got this music video to do. So, at some point down the road, not in the too far distant future, there will be content on this channel other than live streams. But yeah, I think it's just nice for me to slow down on this channel and just chill on the other channel, on the Doctor Who channel, and do things whenever I feel like it. Because I don't know, I'm starting, even though I've hardly even had a break, I've literally hardly even had a break from producing pre-recorded content on this channel. It's literally been a week or something like that. But I feel like my creative juices and stuff with videos are starting to get back a bit. And I think that's maybe why I've felt compelled to do the song. And it's so good. So I think having a break and just chilling is so worth it, because you just get so pumped and motivated to get back into it when you eventually want to. And yeah, so I think it's always good to have a bit of a break. Let me have a look. Oh, is it sunny? Yeah, it's been sunny here. It's not been bad. Not bad. Getting some YouTube content out there again. Yes, weather is wicked. Oh, you're doing some YouTube content. Nice. No, I didn't. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't say that. Oh, bloody hell. Why do you always have to twist it? I just said about the young audience. I didn't say anything in relation to anyone else. I just said the young audience. For God's sake. Oh, for God. I didn't. You lot just imply that I say these things now. It's terrible. Right then. Hope you're well, Tracy. Right, so you got any questions? Whack 'em in, because I'm not here for just chit. Well, I suppose I am here for just chit-chatting tonight, but normally I'm not here for just chit-chatting. I want some questions and stuff. So if you got any questions, whack 'em in. I've not even done my to-do list. Let me do my to-do list first. Right, I need to do that editing. Here we go. We're compiling some stuff. I need to do that editing. I need to do some thumbnails on Photoshop. I need to do some crypto stuff. I need to do some listing. Will I have time? Oh no, photography first I need to do. Photography, I need to do some... Oh, what else do I need to do? Upload.
You've got ads cards.
God damn it, that's
Extreme
loud.
1296 redeemed this card. Which lady in the chat do you fancy?
Without words? What? How do you... Way, I got out of that one. You just can't put me in double binds. You try to, but you just can't. I'm terrible, aren't I? Got the worst ego in the world. It's terrible. Anyway, yeah, I thought, how am I going to get out of that one? Because I've not got anything that could actually denote the person. What am I going to do? Show a Hermes receipt? Oh, actually, Hermes. Hermes is the messenger god, right? And also, didn't Hermes... Oh yeah, didn't Hermes become a dual god in which he represented the sun and the moon? Isn't there that picture of a philosopher's egg in the 16th century or the 17th century? And it denoted Hermes as kind of this, maybe even partially a divine child, although probably not a divine child, more denoting the light and the day. Now, therefore, that's somewhat of a hermaphrodite in a way. And therefore, I could say, by holding up the Hermes receipt as a kind of link to it, I love a hermaphrodite, although it wouldn't really work, because I don't love someone who's a hermaphrodite, you know, in terms of, there's not someone I know who is a hermaphrodite who I love, so therefore it wouldn't work. But still, I mean, there's got to be another link. What's the other link? Come on, brain. You're so stupid. Oh, you never give me a good link. Sandals. He wears the flying sandals. Flight, feathers. Feathers representing a bird. A bird, in a politically incorrect way, is another word for a woman. But what type of woman, what type of bird could represent a specific woman? Therefore, we don't get anywhere with that interpretation, because no specific bird would represent a specific woman. You could go off kind of whether someone's a petite woman, or let's say a taller woman, and then you could go off different species of bird that would relate to either being petite or smaller, but you couldn't ever get it to denote a specific woman. And anyway, I can't do it. It's the links are too hard on a Hermes receipt, so I couldn't do that. So I couldn't pick up the receipt. So I had to think, you know, what am I going to do? So then I thought, oh, phone. I can show that. So, yeah. What are you going to do? Oh, terrible. I tell you, I'm thick tonight. Right, okay, let me have a look in the chat. I'm not allowed to write it down. Hi, Adz and chat. Oh, God. Jimmy. I nearly said Jamie. And I didn't. I did not say Jamie. It's okay. Right, we now have 19 viewers. We've done the impossible. We have 19 viewers and 20 likes. Now, strictly it isn't impossible, because what's happened is people have come on and then left likes. Like, more people have come on and left likes, and then obviously it's just gone down. So it's not impossible. I think that's how it works.
get it done smile.
Tell us a cool fact. Cool fact. A fact. Right, so it has to be something factual. I've not got many of them left. I'm not very intelligent. There must be something in this brain left. Female sheep are called ewes. No, it's not even very good. It's not even very good because all my intelligent facts have gone. I don't know. I'm just not. I'm just thick tonight. I'm thick. I'm thick, as the doctor would say. I don't know. Cornflakes was made to stop masturbation. That's a good one, but everyone knows that now. It's not very good, is it? Anyway, who cut your hair? Good job. Oh, is it a good job? Oh, I don't know. My mum did mine and my dad's because we're in lockdown, aren't we? And my dad's, I don't think was very well cut, to be honest, but still. Yeah, because no hairdressers open, is there? Oh, we got Tommy in the chat. Wow, we got loads of people jumping in now. This is crazy. Anyone else have Hermes' website fail today? Here we go. Here's another association to Hermes. It's funny, right? Hermes. I've always found this incredibly funny. I've probably mentioned this on a stream before. Hermes have named themselves just so egotistically after the messenger of the gods, and yet Hermes is probably the courier service that lets people down the most. See, it should be that UPS should be called Hermes, because they deserve that name, or, I don't know, what's the other one that's very good? Interlink Express or something. One of them can be called Hermes, and then Hermes can be called something else. Because whenever I think of a name Hermes now, my name doesn't go to this cool Greek god, it goes to a crappy parcel service, and you just can't have that, can you? So, anyway, let me go up the chat. I've missed out a load of chat, so I apologise. Oh, I've got my Twitch channel there. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitch. I'm doing bits and bobs of streams on there. I've not done one in a few days, so. So glad I caught you live, Adz. You always make me think. I thought I was something else then. Anyway. And that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't think people. You should see Robin when she wears a scoop neckline. I don't know what that's about. Don't know who Robin is. And hi Gimbal, head and chest sore, but think I'm over the worst. Oh, nice. Good to see you over the worst of it then, Tom. So that was a few days, wasn't it? It was a few days it took you down for, kind of thing. Oh wait, Adz, can you do my card, please? I didn't have. What card came up? Right, remind me of the card and I'll do it for you. But I didn't see the card. I must have missed it. Yeah. Drop it in the chat. I'll do your card. But I must have missed that. It was probably when I was doing the review for Tracy and I've missed it. Right then. Let me have a check up here. Damn, I was on a cooldown. I was going to use the reverse effect. Way, he's got it. Way. That's brilliant. Right then. More like, oh my god, that's terrible. How's the Doctor Who channel going out? I mean, obviously, with a new channel, you always want more, don't you? You always like, you get yourself into this horrible state of, expectation and wanting more and more and more. But to be honest, every video I've done, I've got more views than my subscribers. I think the first video I did has got 50 odd views. Second video, 40 odd. Third video, 50 odd. And fourth video, maybe 30 odd. And I've got 22 subscribers. So in terms of actual relationship of views to subscribers or subscribers to views, it's very good. It's going really well. And so I can't really complain too much. And I don't want to get myself into this trap of this expectation. I kind of wish I had more than this. I wish I had more. Because I'm doing it for the love of it, primarily. I love Doctor Who, and I love just chatting about it. And I've already met some people on there in terms of who've commented, and I've followed on Instagram and stuff. And yeah, I've been able to check out their channels and didn't even realise they had any and stuff. So, I mean, I've got to look at it for that. And in those terms, so far it's a success. In terms of my expectation, obviously, you're always going to get yourself into that trap, and it's always going to be a failure. It's always, or you're always going to think, oh, I could do more, even if you're not thinking maybe it's a failure, but you could always think, oh, I could do more. So I'm trying to avoid that and just look at it for how I positively want to look at it and why I've set it up. And yeah, in those terms, it's going well, and hopefully it will grow and stuff, because the problem will be at some point, no matter how much I love Doctor Who, I think I will, because I'm motivated by kind of numbers and things like that and growth. I'm highly motivated by that. If it stagnates, if there comes a point where it's stagnating for 2 months or so, I'm going to get really demotivated, and I'm just going to be like, I just don't want to do this, even though I love Doctor Who, because I'm so highly motivated by figures and views and this and that, and that's something that I probably won't ever really get over.
296 redeemed this card. Why do you hate Georgina so much?
I don't. Oh, for God's no. Right, I'll tell you what happens. Right, these cards put me into a terrible situation where I try and explain myself well, and it never goes right. It never goes right. I say I either imply, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault, right? I want that aired. I try and. Oh wait.
Extreme 1,296 redeemed this
That's,
card.
yeah, it doesn't matter anyway, because I wanted to explain myself. So you didn't really throw me with that one because I wanted to explain myself. So yeah, it always is the way that I just put myself into a bloody hole, and it's either through well, basically it's mainly through misinterpretation of what I'm saying, or misrepresentation of what I'm saying. I'm trying to say one thing and it just goes another way, or even people interpret it another way. Like, for example, I didn't even ever call Tracy old before, yet everyone interprets it as such, which is completely ridiculous. So, you know, sometimes it's not what I say, but it's how people interpret it. But that is just a clever way of me getting out of the old idea, or the very true idea, of actually it being my fault primarily. It is my fault primarily. So there we go. Anyway, so that's that. You'll never see me whenever you know, responsibility in terms of for my own action is needed. I never shy away from saying, look, I'm wrong. Maybe a few years ago I would have done when I was a bit more immature, but now I'm just like, look, it's me. You know, I'm the terrible one. Right then. Okay, I think my ads card was, who were you attracted to? Well, I already did that. I showed Tracy's Instagram or something. Where was it? There you go. I already did it. I showed it there. I thought that was Shazad's. I thought Shazad did that card. Anyway, let me go. Let me have a look. Let me go. Let me have a look at the chat. That's what I was trying to say. Well, oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I'm so hurt. It cuts me so deep. Yeah, if you had maybe put an extra couple of those bad signs in there, it probably would have cut me a bit deeper. But no, just the one of those, and then a smiley face. It's not going to cut me that deep.
Extreme 1,296 redeemed this card.
I have to gel my hair. Oh, okay, cool. I was looking at the name of it. I was like, what's that one? So yeah, in future, Georgina, if you want to cut me really deep, you know, cut through that persona, that underdeveloped social persona, and really get me to the ego, put a couple more of them bad middle finger signs in, and then you'll cut me. You'll get me right in there. Oh. You know, like that. Anyway, I'll get the hair gel. Georgina cries. Don't feel bad, Adz. Sorry, I know she's only joking. Well, jokes are a very good way into the unconscious, and so there's probably an element of not joking there. So there we go. I'll be humble and I'll say, I'm sorry, Georgina, because, as I mentioned, I take responsibility for my actions. So there you go. I'm the god of... Oh, no, wait, I shouldn't be singing that, because that's the song. To hit him hard, tell him crypto is going to zero. There we go, that's a good one, Tom. You got it, you got it. You've got it. Right, in. Let me have a look at this. Beautiful. Oh, God, that's a bit slippery. Oh, my God. Right, in. Let's have a boom. Ooh, that is lovely. Oh, that was lovely, and I just ruined it. Shazad, such an instigator. I know, well, it's not Shazad, because if we actually work back, if we're talking in terms of karma, or cause and effect, let's say, but, oh God, I've put far too much gel on. I never put this much on, but if we work back in terms of cause and effect, or karma, then we can see that I was the one who created the ads cards, and therefore I bought this on myself, because I created the ads cards, Shazad buys them, but he can only buy them with me having created them, and therefore it all starts with me anyway. So therefore, responsibility can be tracked back directly to myself, and therefore you have to take responsibility. And someone who doesn't take responsibility, well, probably a bit childish, aren't we, really? But saying that, I'm very childish, so I'm an enigma. I'm not really that much of an enigma, actually. I'm very, very, very easy to analyse, if you would like. That's what she said, and I was going to say that, Tom. He beat me to it. Well, actually, I was going to say it, but I thought, I'm not going to say it. Because I was like, is it really? It kind of is, yeah, kind of is, but... Anyway, I'm going to wash my hands, because my hands are a bit... Oh, yeah, love that. It's so hot. Anyway, now there's merch t-shirt. Oh, that's slippery. I don't get that. Oh, we've got David M. Hi there, David. We're gelling up my hair at the moment. I'm the god of sex toy sellers. I'm the god of sex toy sellers. Do. Hello. Oh, I've already read that. Let me have a look. Oh, question. Do you want to live in the UK? Well, that's funny you should say that, you know. Southeast Asia. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds very you. That sounds very you, Tom, actually. I don't know why, but it just does. Yeah, so... you know, funnily enough, I was pondering this tonight when I was having my tea. I was thinking, you know what, it would be nice just to live in India for a bit. I know that's probably not everyone's choice, really. It's it's definitely not an obvious choice, I would say. But, no, you know, I have thought about it quite a lot, I suppose. Not just tonight, but just other times, really. And so it definitely is something I think about. Yeah, you know, I would like to live in a different country for a bit. I just don't know what... I mean, the only one, as I say, that came to mind tonight was India, but when I was thinking, yeah, I could do that, and I would enjoy it, you know, the food and the culture and all the rest of it, it'd be brilliant. But when I'm thinking, where else, you know, in terms of another country, I'm not sure. I mean, France is always a good one. I mean, it just seems to be more of a... I don't know, I assume... I mean, I have been to France, but I assume it's more of a slower life there. You know what I mean? It's more of a relaxed kind of vibe. Just chill. Let's just be. You know, let's not worry too much. So France would probably be another one. Italy. I mean, Italy would be really nice. You know, again, it feels slower there. It feels like a slower pace of life and stuff. I don't know where else. I mean, a part of me would like to live in a colder country just for a short period of time. I don't know why, but I just think that would be pretty cool just to experience what proper cold is like. I know that's definitely not everyone's cup of tea. Maybe it would be more of a go there for a month or 2 month expedition type thing. That would be or maybe not an expedition, but just go there for an extended travel. I suppose it's traveling session, isn't it? Really. So yeah, something makes me want that, and then I don't know where else really. I mean, I want to visit both China and Japan, but I probably wouldn't be incredibly bothered about living there. I'm just more than happy to visit those places for extended periods, for a month or 6 weeks or whatever, however long a visa or whatever it is allows. I don't know. There is a time limit where you can spend over there. So yeah, I don't know. Probably, what really does call to me is living in France. I could get behind that. I could really get behind living in France. I could see, in a nice little French village somewhere, lovely countryside and stuff, and lovely summer. Maybe possibly slightly South France. That would be quite nice. And it'd be a lovely little. I could just envision myself doing a little bit of writing or whatever in a lovely little village somewhere in France. That'd be nice. So yeah, there's definitely things that I would like to do potentially. Right then, let me have a look at the chat very, very quickly, just see if I've not missed anything. Thick and girthy. Oh God, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that's all about. Right, well, okay, we're sorted. Liam's in the chat. Hi there, Barcelona. Oh yeah. I mean, again, for me, it's kind of just a break there. I mean, I'm not really much of a city person. I love cities for breaks. I love cities for going there for a holiday or whatever. But I don't think I could feel like I would live there and really immerse myself in the atmosphere. Obviously, I'm not an extrovert, so that goes a bit against it. I mean, of course, many introverts live in cities, and you don't, just because you're an introvert doesn't mean you're incredibly closed off or anything. Nothing could be further from the truth, really. But I feel that I gravitate more towards the country, the chilled, relaxed, and I do think that has a small attachment to my introversion, and therefore I like kind of the city for a short break, and I like enjoying it there, and the atmosphere and the liveliness and all that sort of stuff. I like that, but only in short stints of maybe a week or 2 weeks or something like that, rather than living there for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. So I think there's something to do with that in terms of my wanting to live in a city. But definitely Barcelona is brilliant. I'm pretty sure I've been there. Maybe once or twice. I've definitely been to Spain, and I think I went to Barcelona when I was a kid, like maybe 14, 15. Southern Italy is beautiful, yeah. So I don't think I've ever been to Italy, but I've looked at things like online and stuff about the Amalfi Coast and stuff like that. It looks incredible. What else have we got? Getting to the local shops is a big adventure nowadays. Yeah, it is. It's crazy, isn't it? It is crazy. Right then. Yeah, I'd love to go to India. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, it's a very I suppose India is quite a lively place, really. I mean, in terms of population density and just when you see, I'm only going off what I've seen, really, on TV and on documentaries and all the rest of it. You always see these hordes of people around, but again, I think for a period of time, I would really enjoy that. I would really enjoy that hustle and bustle. I'd really enjoy that kind of culture. And I think that with India, I'm not 100% sure, but in terms of their culture, I think they're more tight-knitted in terms of they're more kind of at one with each other, and it might be to do with the religious undertones in terms of, obviously a lot of India is Hindu and things like that, so it might be to do with that. I don't know. It possibly is in terms of that's ingrained in their culture, but yeah, I just like this kind of idea of oneness between everyone and more. I say equality, but obviously we've got the caste system and stuff, and I'm not going to get into all that sort of stuff here. But behind that, I think there is a level of equality in terms of human equality, in terms of or do they still have the caste system? Do they still have the caste system, or is it gone now? I think they still have it, right? Pretty sure they still. Anyway, I don't know. Don't take me for gospel on that, but they did have the caste system anyway. But no, I think behind that there's this equality and things like that, and And I like that. And the main thing as well. One of the main things is the food, and just the senses really hits your senses and stuff. And just the culture, the vibe, the food, everything. Just brilliant. Right then, let me have a look here. Did like Barcelona? Did like Barcelona? Didn't feel safe. I guess you mean did. Oh right, okay, didn't like Barcelona. Didn't feel safer. The only thing I find with going abroad to places specifically maybe Spain, Portugal, things like that, you get these people on the streets, don't you? In terms of, and when I was a kid, this made me feel unsafe. Probably not so anymore, but obviously when you're a kid and you've got parents and you stray maybe only a few meters away from your parents and you're going down one of these roads or whatever, maybe one of these small roads or whatever. There's always these guys here with little bags of things, bags of nuts or bags of this or cans of Coke, not cans of Coke, bottles of Coke in their hands. And they're always trying to pull a quick one basically. So they'll basically try and get the kid away from the parents and then whack a bottle in the kid's hand and then say, no, you have to pay for it, I won't take it back, and all the rest of it. If you've been abroad to those places, you'll know what I mean. So I had quite a few experiences of that in childhood, and I didn't like it because obviously I was a kid at the time as well. So basically what they'd then do is the parent would get a note out, kind of a bit flustered because they're in a foreign country, foreign money and all the rest of it, all that sort of stuff. And it's not a very particularly nice situation as well. So we'd get the note out, and then he'd hand them back the change. And everyone's just wanting to get out of there, you and your family, basically. So you want to get out of there. But they hand you back, like, completely crap change. They'll hand you back, like, random coins from different countries and stuff. And so actually they've got, like, say you hand over, I don't know, €5, €10 or whatever. They've got basically all that money off you. And then they do it and they try and swindle people like that throughout the day and probably make a lot of money out of it. And so that was one thing that I didn't like. I didn't like that over in those sorts of places. Yeah, and pickpockets and things like that. There's a bit more of that. Like, I don't know why it is. I don't know whether it's we don't have police on the streets or anything like that in this, really. I mean, obviously this lockdown is a bit of an exception, but aside from that, we don't really have that many police on the streets in terms of like that. You never really see, or you only rarely see, or occasionally see a couple of policemen walking down the street. I mean, you might do every few months or so, but it's not every day. It's not even every week. But we don't have as much of that in this country. It's weird. Whereas in Spain or in Portugal, I'm pretty sure they have police with like guns and stuff. And they have all of that. It's weird. It's really, really odd. I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe that police presence is just a figment of my imagination. Maybe that police presence is simply at airports or something like that. I don't know. But it is weird how you have more of it. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't particularly like that. That's the only thing that. Yeah, I mean, but also when you're abroad, you've got to understand that you're outside your comfort zone to an extent. Obviously, it depends on how much you are an anxious person anyway. If you're a very anxious person, then you're going to be very anxious and outside your comfort zone when you're abroad. If you're less of an anxious person, you're going to be less outside your comfort zone even though you are in a foreign place. And so you've got that to contend with as well. You know, there's always a little bit of that in there, or a larger amount depending on your anxiety level. So, yeah, I mean, there's a bit of that in there, and then you've got maybe these pickpockets and things, and it can all amalgamate together, and it can make you feel quite unsafe. And also, like, there are occasions in foreign countries, and even in this country, what am I saying? Not just foreign countries, but in this country where, you know, there can be more serious events happening, and there could be even people who are looking quite shifty in these foreign cities and stuff, or even in our own cities. And so with that obviously comes an added level of anxiety, and so it should, because obviously, you know, it's a bit, you know, you don't know what's going on, you don't know who they are, you don't know what's happening. And sometimes I get like that in this country when, you know, if you go, I've many times in the past I've gone to somewhere and someone's following you very closely behind, or someone's looking at you loads and loads of times and looking at you a bit shifty and stuff, or maybe they're thinking you're shifty, I don't know, but no, it sometimes can get you a bit, so you've got to, it's just how it is sometimes, really. Anyway, asked for directions in perfect Spanish, and the woman looked at me like I was not, really? Oh my god. I know, well, I mean, in some regard, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe you are fluent in Spanish, I'm not sure, Tom, but maybe it's the accent, I'm not sure, because, like, she might know that you've got an English accent or something like that, or maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, I suppose in some countries they're not as, I don't really think we're that friendly over here, to be honest, so I can't really say this, but maybe they're not quite as friendly and stuff, or as accepting of wanting to talk to people. But the thing is, I think on the whole, most other foreign countries are more friendly and more accepting than we are in terms of strangers and stuff. So it doesn't really fly that explanation, really, because I do think especially in Spain or in France and stuff, they're a lot more friendly than we are, so it doesn't really fly. They speak Catalan mainly in Barcelona, so that's different from Spanish, is it? Or is it? Or maybe it's a variant on Spanish. I'm not sure. Nathan's in. Hi there, Nathan. Don't think we've got anyone else in. So if you've got any more questions, then whack them in the chat. I will be going in a minute. It was just a spontaneous stream. We are at an hour, are we? Yeah, we've just gone past an hour, so I will wrap it up in a second. And yeah, it was nice for everyone to join me. We are still doing the impossible to some extent. As I mentioned, it's not quite impossible anyway, but we just got to, it was 20 concurrent viewers, and oh, there it is, it's gone down now. 20 concurrent viewers and 21 likes. Don't even know how that's possible. Well, I kind of do, but still, it's still very unlikely, highly unlikely. So that's incredible that we've done that. People have been on the like game today. They have been crushing it with the like game. Like, everyone who's in here, literally every single person who's in here has just whacked that like button. It is crazy. So yeah, if you have any more questions, I'll wait another minute. Free ads cut. I did that the other day. The worst hotel I ever stayed in was in central Barcelona. Wow. It's one of those things, isn't it? There's all different kind of experiences that people have, really. Joan has a question. She says, have you ever wondered how Brits sound when we speak French or Spanish? We know when a French person is speaking English. Yeah, I think it's similar, isn't it, really? I mean, we're obviously...
You've got
where are we now?
Stream 1296 redeemed this card. Zahir Malik, Mr. Potato.
Oh, God. I don't know what he does. Did you see his stream yesterday where he was doing so this is how you put an item. I don't know why I'm American. He's not even American. I always go American. So this is how you put a label, you put an item in a jiffy bag. It's a very, very complicated procedure. So you basically put the item in here, and then what we have to do is we have to rip this seal off. Yes, that's right. I know this is probably getting too technical for you, but we have to rip this seal off. So we're gonna rip this off like that. No, slowly. We're gonna rip this off. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna put that down there, and then we're gonna fold this over. Now this is very technical. We have to fold it over so there's no creases. Okay, we're down. Right, so now what we do is we turn it over and we stick it down like that, so that then there's no creases, and so that then it stays down on the package, and the package does not come open. You do not want flaps of a package to come open in transit. No one wants open flaps. It's crazy, isn't it? Is this Welsh? No, it isn't Welsh. I don't even know what the accent is. Anyway. So, yeah, as I was saying to Joan there, Yeah, I mean, I've heard many French people speak English, and you can tell that they have this kind of French accent to it. It's very prominent. And so all I would say to that is that the regional dialects that we possess, I think those come through to, let's say, a French person or a Spanish person, even though we are speaking Spanish or French, unless you have had incredible training in one of those languages. And I'm not just talking you're fluent in it, but you're actually you're really good in terms of oral pronunciation, of really good. Like you've had a dialect coach or some, I don't know what they call them, or yeah, I suppose it's dialect coach, isn't it? You've had someone like that alongside a French teacher who is preferably a native speaker and who is French, and then in that circumstance, that English person might be able to speak in French and it not sound or it not have that regional dialect, that English regional dialect attached to it. But even then, it would be a conscious process. So that person would have to consciously adopt that until they could get so good at it over experience that then it would be a subconscious thing, and they would just speak like a French person, and you might not, by the end of their life, by 50 years on or whatever, you might not be able to distinguish whether they are an English person or a French person. But that would presuppose that you've got excellent training, that you've had the right teachers, and that you have learnt it from when you are pretty young. You'd have to be pretty young to learn it like that. I would say that's my take on it. I don't know, there might be some science behind it that's different to that, but yeah. Right then. I'm not a Buddhist, but yeah, that's exactly the reason I want to go to China. Buddhist temples, Taoist temples, not only that, but food and things like that, just general culture and stuff over in China and Japan. Wow, Ian, I didn't realise you had Wonderlust. What is Wonderlust? All I know from Wonderlust is the movie Wonderlust with Jennifer Aniston and who's the other guy in it? Oh, it's coming up with the movie. Oh no, wait, that's not the movie. Oh, 20. Oh yeah, it's Paul Rudd. Yeah, there's another one. So what is Wonderlust? What does it actually mean? Is it a person who explores, wants some wonder? A strong desire to travel. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, interesting. Right then. Oh my gosh, Z said, yeah, that was so good. It was funny. It was awesome. Yes, I learnt a lot from Z's tutorial. It was funny. A lot of it is vowels and syllables. Yeah, actually, yeah, I could see how it would be that as well. Yeah, definitely syllables. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, Joan. I've been to a Buddhist temple in Scotland many times. Wow, nice. So when you go to a Buddhist temple, Ian, do you stay there? Do they allow you residence for a few days or a week or something like that, or do you stay at a hotel and you go and visit there? Because I'm sure you'd probably be allowed residence there, surely, for a few days if you're visiting, right? I would suspect it's similar, so long as they have the the facilities to actually allow you to stay there. I would assume it's similar to a university dorm, where a lot of universities you can have a guest stay in your dorm for like 2 or 3 days maximum. So I would imagine it's something similar to that, but I don't know. That sounds lovely, Ian, but I don't think I could stand the silence. I've always got YouTube on. Addiction. Well, I suppose it would be quite silent, because especially with it being the monks there who have kind of taken a vow of not necessarily silence, because it's not necessarily that, but certainly they probably won't listen to music and things like that, because I'm pretty sure one of the precepts in Buddhism for monks is that they can't listen to music and they can't dance, because it takes them away from their meditation. Now, if you're really well versed in Buddhism, you'll realise that actually you can meditate perfectly fine and perfectly well to music, and you can dance during meditation. You can do meditative dance and things like that. So, the precepts it's kind of like the regimented side of Buddhism, really, but that is one of the precepts, I think. I stay at a friend's locally. Oh, nice. Samai Ling. I thought that was a person. Sammy Ling or something, I thought you were saying. Like your friend's name or something. Samai Ling, I'm googling. Oh, nice. Wow, it's like a proper Chinese, Japanese. Well, it's more of a Japanese style, right? Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah. No, actually, maybe Chinese. Yeah, maybe Chinese, actually. Wow, it's a big one, man, isn't it? Well, it's fairly big. There's a guy outside. Yeah, I suppose it is quite big, actually, that, yeah. Nice. Meditation class with Anno Lamo. I wonder how many hours you meditate for, because some of the Zen schools, they meditate for crazy long hours. You can meditate for like 6-8 hours or something, it's crazy. Bloody hell, it looks nice inside though, doesn't it? Whew. That looks lovely. It does look lovely. Wow, that room. That seats a lot of people, that does. That seats a lot of people. And if you got, who's that at the end? Is that the Buddha? That's not the Buddha, is it? It looks different. That doesn't look like the Buddha. Looks different, man. There's the Buddha. On one of there's one place. Oh, maybe it is. No, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it was just me looking from it from afar. It doesn't look like it from afar, but when you go close up, if it's the same one, yeah. I don't know. You would have assumed it's a Buddha. Chinese, yeah. It's got a bit. It's hard to tell. I find it hard to tell, but yeah. It's got a bit more of that Chinese style, but kind of when you've got goldness and stuff on the top and things like that, and it's slightly more prestigious in a way, whereas a Japanese one I would assume would be slightly less colourful maybe, and slightly more kind of basic in a way in terms of the outside structure of the building, whereas the Chinese one seems a bit like whoa. Which, you know, is perfectly fine. It's just two different styles, really. But it's it can be very hard to tell because the architecture is very similar in a way. Right then, I'll get going, and if no one else is saying, putting anything in the chat, we've got 23 likes, 20 current viewers, 21. It's just gone up. So I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. Sam. Oh, so it was a person. Wow, he or she, I don't know. Died about 6-7 years ago, but it's run now. Ah, interesting. Right, I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks very much for joining me. I was nearly gonna say if you haven't already subscribed and all that stuff, as if I was on a pre-recorded video. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you very soon. There will be another video at some point soon. And oh well, I've got Thursday talks on Thursday, haven't I? But there'll probably be another video at some point soon as well. So pre-recorded. So I'll leave it there, guys, and see you in the next one. See you soon, guys. Do 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 do.